Hey everybody, Brock Vandenberg, fund manager for TaliMar Income Fund, back out in the field today doing some site visits. We're here in San Diego, checking up on a 8-unit ground up ADU construction project that we funded about 12 months ago. Our client has essentially finished the project up. Last step here is to get the certificate of occupancy, and then they'll be able to lease the property up. So we're down here taking a look at the finished product, meeting up with the borrower, talking to them about kind of what the next step in leasing the project up. But I wanted to highlight these types of projects. They've become, again, as I mentioned in prior videos, they become extremely popular here in San Diego. There's been a big push to bring in more supply to the market, and this is San Diego's solution, which is to build these units, we'll call them micro units, on existing SFR lots. Our client came to us about 1.5 years ago. They had acquired the existing single family home and had just recently renovated the property. They had got their plans approved for the 8 units and were looking for construction financing. Now, these types of projects, they would not be able to go to a traditional bank to get the financing. Banks at this point are limited in liquidity in funding these types of projects. And second, these types of projects are relatively new. So it's going to take early adopters to fund these types of projects, and that's why you've seen the private debt industry kind of step in and be the capital sources for these types of investors. Now, in this case, our client is going to list the property for sale once the tenants are in. In some cases, our clients will refinance these types of projects into more conventional financing or long-term financing. Now, the difficulty in financing or getting long-term financing for these types of projects is usually the units are actually relatively small. Most of them are maybe 400 to 700 square feet. And what you're finding is that some of the long-term lenders that would fund these types of things get a little squeamish when funding such small units. They want to fund little larger units. There's more of a market for that. But with the advent of these accessory dwelling units, not here in San Diego, but across the country, you're going to see more and more lenders being willing to provide more long-term financing for these projects. So let's take a moment, let's go inside, take a look at one of these units. All right, so hopefully that kind of gave you an idea of what these projects look like, the interior of them. They're becoming, again, extremely popular here in San Diego. From a financing perspective, we've seen a lot of these loan requests come in. But when reviewing these loan requests, you have to be very careful. Number one, you want to make sure that you're lending to somebody with considerable experience, construction experience, and when they do these types of projects. Number two, you want to make sure that there's a market. Are you able to rent these units? Number three, you want to make sure that the permits are in place. The city of San Diego has made some pretty big adjustments in their ADU allowances. I think some investors went a little overboard in what they were looking for approvals. There was some big pushback by the community, and I think they've found some good middle ground of what you can and can't build and what that expectation level is. But we've had a lot of good experience in these types of projects. We've seen a lot of these projects now wrapping up and our clients getting them leased up. So thanks for taking a moment to watch this video, learn more about the types of loans that we fund. If you're interested in learning more about our mortgage fund or the types of loans that we're funding, feel free to reach out to me, my team. But thanks again, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to learn more about the types of loans that we're funding. Thank you.